One more time, the first game of the season, baby, the first home game. Make some noise! Yes, sir. Welcome to Simpson Park. Well, today we have a home game of your Polk County Royals versus the Orlando Lions, baby. Make some noise, y'all. It's game time. Let's go. Let's go. All right, at this time, I want everybody to stand and we get ready to have our national anthem sang by my niece, Miss Naima Goodman.
Oh, can you see by the dark early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose brush stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, where so gallantly streamed, and the rocket's red glare, the bomb bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Let's play some basketball! Make some noise up in this scrimmage, y'all! Yeah! Give it another hand, Miss Now again, man! All right. All right, it's time for the starting lineups for the Orlando Lions. First up, we got Mr. Renee Alexander. We have Mr. McGrady. Yeah, I ain't gonna pronounce that last name. All right, let's go, baby. I don't know how to say it. That's all right, we got Josias. The same last name. Let's go, baby. Two brothers. I got you. They ain't spell it right. All right, we got Mr. Jonathan Henry. Last but not least, we got Mr. May Brennan. Let's go, let's go. And they're coached by Brother Chris Espinoza. All right, Lakeland Royal fans, Polk County Royal fans, y'all make some noise, baby, make some noise. All right, first up, we got Mr. Paul Carter. Let's go, let's go. Let's go. After Mr. Carter, we got Mr. Chris. Let's go. Yeah, baby. Let's go, we got Mr. Tyrese Sears. Next up, we got my dog, Mr. J. Williams. Last but not least, Mr. Paulin Butler. Let's go, let's get it. And they're coached by the best coach in the land, Coach Darius Howard. All right, y'all, let's do this. Let's play some basketball, baby. Let's play. And this game will be refereed by Slow Brothers referees. Thank God for y'all being here. Let's go.
All right.
Fans, give me the same energy back. Y'all make some noise if you want to play some basketball. Make some noise. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are here at Lakeland at the Simpson Park Community Center. We have a semi-pro exhibition game between the home team, Polk County Royals, and the visiting team, the Orlando Lions, aka Lions Perception. I am your boy HoopTalk Nas, and I'm joined here by TyDolla, both from the brand new HoopTalk Podcast. Make sure to check that out on our page as well. hit that like, hit that subscribe, and share with your friends so everybody can tune in to some semi-pro live action, all right? They're about to tip it off. Once again, we got our Polk County Royals versus our Orlando Lions. Tyler, call it out. Who do you think is going to take this one today?
Pass out to 3. What did you say? This is what you said again. Can you say it?
Nothing. I said call it out. Who do you think is going to win today?
The score should be 2-0, not 2-1, 2-0.
We have the Royals in a consistent shot. They got a little bit of practice. The Royals come out on top of it. 2 years removed from the championship, they try to get back there.
Out of bounds, Royals ball, make some noise, Royals. Let's go.
We have Carter bringing it up. Pass out to Butler. Trying to make something happen here.
One thing that I noticed today, maybe because of an exhibition game, but Joe Stubbs is not starting today. He is typically a starter for this team. He's been with the team since the beginning. He's a Royals veteran, so maybe because it's an exhibition game, maybe he's hurt. We'll see. We'll see if he'll get any minutes today.
A lot of big moves of Polk City. Moving from Lakeland to Polk City, maybe they're trying something new. A few different lineups here and there.
Very good defense and the foul.
And that's a foul on number 20, Tyree Seals. We got the Polk County Royals starting with number 11, Carter, number 3, Laird, number 20, Tyree Seals, number 1, Williams, and number 7, Butler. And then we have the Orlando Lions starting with number 7, Alexander, number 42, Metellus, alongside his cousin and team owner, number 21, Josias Metellus as well. Number 25, Henry, and number 11, Brennan. Those are the starting lineups for both teams.
Henry taking 2 right now, just missed the first free throw. Let's see if he can make something happen right here. And it's up.
He goes 1 for 2 from the line.
He makes 1 of 2.
Back out on the 3-point line, back with Carter in the corner.
A lot of ball movement to start the game. That was a good open shot.
Got the rebound again. Rebound in the corner.
Ooh, Matt got away with a little bit of a travel there. Caught the ball and kind of slid a little bit.
We got Butler with the 3 again. Almost. This seems to be moving quick. Very high momentum.
That's a common trend when it comes to semi-pro basketball. A lot of these guys, they move very fast. They go full court, fast breaks every possession for the most part. You got to take into consideration, you got a lot of young legs out here. A lot of guys that are hungry, trying to impress. So really, a lot of guys trying to score a lot of points.
They're hustling, they're making the moves, passing the ball, they're recovering the rebounds.
That's a turnover from Henry right there. I'm sorry, that's a turnover from Butler, number 7, Butler.
Rebound,
He makes another fast break. We got the Royals back with the ball. And Laird for 3. Oh, Laird hits that 3.
Good shot by Chris Laird. Chris Laird has actually been trying to get into a semi-pro team for a while. He had some time trying to get onto the Volusia County Serpents, but I believe the distance was an issue there. I think he lives much closer to Lakeland and Polk County, so he tried out for the team, and it looks like he made the cut. Very talented player.
It's looking like a beneficial relationship, too.
Just as I say that, he tries the lob and turns it over.
But he's hustling right back on defense, right back in the action. Got the rebound, back out to Butler on the fast break.
Oh, good move.
2 points for Butler.
Royals have a command lead 6-1.
Their announcer is very loud. I wonder if he's louder than us right now. Our camera woman is saying yes, he is much louder. I'm gonna go tell him to bring it down a little bit.
We got Alexander shooting 2 for the Lions right now. The Royals just, they're playing their
Offensive foul.
Oh, sorry, offensive foul.
Oh, snap, the referees actually had to go on the other way.
Back to the Royals.
Yeah, they got one hell of a sound system in here. I can hear them all the way over here.
I can hear more than my own thoughts.
We have a local business here that's HoopTalk Creations. If you want something creative,
While they take their sweet time, I want to go out and shout us out again. Make sure y'all tune in, HoopTalk the podcast, on all your favorite podcasting stations. YouTube, Apple Music, Amazon, iHeartRadio, and Spotify.
And Larry's back with another 3.
Let's go.
It looks like they actually counted that as a 2. We got the Royals with a commanding 8-1 lead.
Nice defense, number 3. Let's go. They're trapping.
Ooh, and then press the ball. Royals on the fast break.
That would have been a nice finish if he finished that.
Lions just trying to make something happen, but they keep turning the ball
Good
over.
defense calls the travel. Warriors ball.
Just have to start slowing it down.
Oh, I was wrong. I'm looking at the scoreboard. It looks like they did count it a 3. They had 8 on there for a second, but it looks like it's 9 now. So
They caught together. We got the Royals attacking again.
Chris Lair with another 3.
This man open. This man just keeps moving. You have to defend him out there.
Somebody get on pepper. That boy is wet. Let's go.
Maybe the Volusia County Servants should have signed him.
Almost.
Lions with a miss. We got Royals rebound. Bringing up the court. Butler for the nice little midi.
All right, nice put back. Seals. Let's
Getting all
go.
the boards.
Oh, there you go. That's a timeout. Tyrese Seal is aggressive on the boards. He's an aggressive player overall. He likes to talk a lot of smack. He likes to get in your grill. So they're going to have to be physical with him. They're going to have to keep him out of the boards because if he dominates in the boards and gets going, that's going to hype the team up. And that's what you don't want. You don't want the Royals to get hyped up. Once they're hyped up, there's no looking back. They're going to go on runs, and it's hard to stop.
That's what they're
I
doing
want to
so
give a
far.
shout out to the
It's a 4-2-1
Cameron
run.
place, a new
They're
church
showing
that
the
we're
rebounds,
just not a
they're
church.
making the right
We're a
passes every
family.
time they're hitting the
If you don't have a church service to go to tomorrow,
We're going to take a quick
Sunday
second to put up some of our
service starts at 10:30.
sponsorships for the Royals, some of the amazing businesses in the local area that are looking to help out. We'll be right back in a couple of seconds.
All right, let's go. Royal fans, make some noise. If you're excited about the 14-1 lead, make some noise. Royal fans, make some noise.
We are back out of the timeout. Royals with a 14-1 lead. Let's see what the Lions got in store. Let's see what they got planned coming out of the timeout. It looks like they have a set going.
Oh, split.
Travel. Yep. Travel on the Lions.
What's
Walk right back to the Royals.
I bet the Royals are loving these referees today.
Royals ball. They call travel.
I think the referees actually debated the call, and it looks like the opposite ref is going to leave it on the Royals, on the Lions side. I think he called a foul, if I'm not mistaken.
And taking the ball out again. Running loose with the ball.
This court has so many lines. I thought they went half court violation there for a second.
Nice take on the inside. The two.
Trying to get a nice little
The Lions haven't scored in a while, but they finally got 2 to go in. Let's see if that motivates them. You see one basket go in, and it really helps going forward for all your shots that you're going to take. So let's see how that works out for them now.
trying to stop the bleeding at the beginning before it gets too far. Lay it out on 3 again.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's
That
the first shot
rebound
he
that they're
missed.
hitting each
Come on,
time.
get
It's
back on
working.
defense, boys.
It's
Let's
open
go.
every time on the three. And he's back again, trying to attack. And he's getting swarmed by the Royals right now. He's not giving them anything.
I think one of the issues that I see is the Royals are playing faster.
And that's one thing that they like to do. They like to hustle. They like to attack you constantly on offense and defense.
They're playing faster, but not only in transition, but when they catch the ball, they're making moves quickly. They're not indecisive. It feels like the Lions are very indecisive. You got to look at it at a higher level. If that's where you're trying to go, you got to be able to think quicker. You got to be able to make moves faster. Get the defense on their toes so you can find your teammates open.
Oh, nice take. Nice take. Give it to him. 2 points, 5-14. Let's go.
And one, who we got here? We got number 42.
Medalos with a
That is Medalos,
one
yep.
shot coming up, and one.
Metellus with the nice take.
Metellos, apparently. That's what the announcer is. That's how the announcer is pronouncing it. So he just hit 2. He's at the line for 1 extra point.
It's looking like a timeout worked for them. They're coming up with a few stops. We didn't really see that before that timeout. The Bassett have been making great passes so far. Let's see if they can keep it up.
I think they need to get to double digits to really feel some level of comfort. Until then, I think the Royals just still have the upper hand. He just missed that free throw. You see what I mean? As soon as they catch the ball, they're making a decision, right? So it's their triple threat. You know, they're either attacking the basket, shooting the basketball, or passing it. They're not reconsidering anything. They're just going. And that's what's keeping the defense on their toes, and it's leading to these open shots. He may have missed there, but that's a wide open look because you're making quick decisions, keeping the defense on their toes.
Let's get the Royals to capitalize on defense. Foul.
We got a foul alert for the Lions.
All right, Mr. Announcer, man, you're gonna have to lower it down over there. No, he does a great job. I think the Royals have one of the best PA announcers in the league. He definitely needs to be brought on to some more games. He definitely livens up.
Everywhere. Bring for the Serpents.
Yeah, he livens up the crowd for sure. I don't know if he can make it all the way to Volusia County, but if he can, I'll be more than happy to bring him over. For those of you who don't know, I go by HoopTalk Nas, but yes, I am Nas Jean-Pierre, owner of the Volusia County Serpents. Here supporting my good friend Amy Rhodes of the Polk County Royals.
We got a timeout? No.
I think that's a referee stoppage, I believe. That's what it sounds like. That's what it looks like, at least.
We got a substitution for the Royals. We got AJ coming in.
Officials time. I'm going to take this time to give a shout out to Rose Real Estate. Your road to success begin with Rose.
Yeah, I think my original thought is correct. I think because it's an exhibition game, they're looking to rest their main guys. A lot of guys on the bench that typically would suit up and be playing by now. Bowflex Williams, he's the heart and soul of this team. He's been on the bench this entire time. Cyrus Barnes, Joe Stubbs, they haven't seen any minutes. So I think it's just a rest.
So far, though, nothing wrong this evening. With how well the Royals are doing, how cohesive they're playing, I don't think they really need to separate.
That's the first bucket in 4 minutes.
Keep your legs fresh for the regular season.
Oh, nice defense. No call.
We got the Royals attacking again.
I'm surprised there was a no call there. Usually when bodies hit the ground, something's gonna get called.
The Lions, they can't make it happen consistently. They come back from that break really quick and they look like they're picking it up. Oh.
Well, that was an unforced turnover there. Not sure what happened. It looks like they weren't making any eye contact. He wasn't expecting the ball to get swung to his direction. He just let it go out of bounds.
Let's see what the Lions can do here.
That's a tough shot. I'm not sure that's the shot that coach was looking for.
Put some more points on the board.
They're just getting desperate and
No.
the Royals just need to slow it down.
Right.
Just
Another time by the Royals.
Yeah, that pass was a little high.
It's all right.
You guys got the lead.
Work the keeps.
Been playing great consistently. Just continue that.
All right, let's go Royals. 7-16, y'all. Make some noise for the Royals, baby. They got it up. They got it up. They got it up. All right.
All right, looks like we got another timeout, so we're going to take this time to honor all the sponsors that have supported the Polk County Royals throughout this season. I give them a little bit of a shout out. We'll be right back in a couple seconds. All right, we're back live out of the timeout. The game's looking just slightly better for the Lions, I would say, but they still trail by a little bit. I think it's a 9-point lead right now. Royals up 16-7.
All right, Royal fan, let's go.
Let's go, the break, but they need to make some moves. They need to walk as a unit.
Let's go, Royals.
They gotta
Communicating offensively, defensively.
They gotta capitalize on those turnovers. But before that timeout, the Royals turned it over about 2-3 times. You gotta score off of those. They were dead ball turnovers, so that does play a role. But extra possessions, we gotta take advantage of them. See, they got two guys behind. You gotta score here. They got two guys that didn't get back.
Attack them. All right. We got a charge.
There we go.
Oh, these offensive fouls are a little questionable.
If they're the Royals, you love this though.
I didn't get a chance to see what was happening because we had the crowd in front of us, but it looked like he attacked the basket. I'm not exactly sure why they saw an offensive foul, but I guess we are in Lakeland after all.
He's in the restricted area.
All right.
Playing his feet in time, and he went down on the call.
Some nice basketball shoes to clean those sweat too. All right, that's one.
I wonder if we could zoom into one of these refs.
All right, Royals, let's go.
This ref that's walking up right in front of us, his haircut, that's a little bit on the questionable side. I think the camera has it on right there. Hit us up in the comments, guys. 1 out of 10, what would you rate his haircut?
Seals with the inside.
I'd give it a solid 2.
That haircut's saving them right now. You see, the Lions are trying to make it happen at the end. They're attacking the basket, and no, they just cannot make it happen. They're not hitting any of these shots. The Royals are contesting everything. When the Royals don't contest, the refs are there.
I think they need to take the time. I think they need to go a little slower. Tyrese Seals has not sat out yet. We got 2 minutes and 46 left. He's played the entire first quarter. I believe Williams was also a starter. Yep, he's also been here the entire first quarter.
Shout out to their legal ministers. They don't have a church
Free throws for the Lions and the bonus currently.
ministers.
Looking at the lineup, realistically, I think the majority of their starters have played this entire first quarter. I see Chris Laird is the only one that's been sitting down. And I believe number 7, Butler, is no longer on the court either.
And the Lions just had their first substitution as well.
And I believe they had a substitution right here. I can't see his number in the bench, but
Oh, yes.
he's sweaty, so I think he must have played.
He misses both. Rolls with the rebound. Let's go.
Lions missed both free throws. You got to capitalize here if you're trying to win this game.
Oh, and the look away
With the
pass.
three.
That 3 on the look away pass. Confident right now. A block for the good guys.
There it goes. Let's go.
Block for the good guys. I like that. I've never heard that one before.
Williams seems he can make another three.
I'm surprised he didn't shoot that. Good pass.
They're just having fun out there. They're making these passes. Oh. Williams with the steal. With the left.
Good steal and a finish at the other end.
The Lions are just falling apart. We're still in the first quarter.
That was Jay Williams with the lock-up defense and scored, taking the lead 25-7 now. The Lions haven't scored in a while.
Things were looking good out of that timeout. They're just constantly falling. They're slipping.
That's a travel.
Travel on Williams.
The PA announcer does not agree.
And he's going on the travel.
The refs do. Total matters ultimately.
Do they have two refs or three?
Three.
Oh, so now they have three refs. This whole time I thought they had two.
Right.
Listen, for my exhibition games, I'm going the cheap route and I'm doing two refs.
I'm hiring my family member every time. Trying that we get every call.
That would be a disaster of a game.
Travel. Practice bags.
Back-to-back travels for both teams.
And he's going on the travel.
Either these players need a little bit more skill training or these referees are just in favor of the home team. I won't say the name, but I think you guys know what I mean.
Another pass to Williams.
At the end of the day, the Royals are playing great basketball. It's good to see.
They're just not dependent on the three.
Just as I say that, they knocked down an open three. It's good to see your bench players, your reserves, playing this well together because you want to prepare them for the regular season.
You cannot even tell that this is a bench unit.
No, the Royals are definitely stacked from top to bottom. They have a lot of hard-working players. These guys, they may be bench players, but they do get a lot of quality minutes during their games. I can tell you from experience playing them, these guys aren't the type of bench warmers that aren't really playing, you know what I mean? They're bench warmers that are really going to get you quality minutes. They're going to score their buckets, they're going to play their defense, and they're going to stay on the court for a long time. And they're proving that they deserve it by having this commanding lead.
I mean, this team, along with its players, the whole organization, they have championship DNA, so it makes sense. We're only 2 years removed from the championship as an expansion team. And I'm sorry, I missed that foul, but we have the Lions with 2 free throws. Or 1 free throw, I'm sorry, and one.
And we have Smith, 4 for the Orlando Lions, at the line for 2 free throws. He missed the first one.
Uh-oh, it's a bird, it's a plane, it's Clark 6. The man with the wings. That man got some hops. Let's go.
I'm interested to see at halftime how many free throws the Lions missed.
It's not looking good so far. We've seen, I don't think that they've gone
The man with the wings. Yes, sir.
down the court once by hitting 2 of their free throws yet.
I know off the top of my head, I can think of already 5 or 6 free throws they've missed.
I've seen at least that, at minimum. And another 2 missed.
Nice pick.
How long was that?
That's the young Royals right there.
That's a great take.
Yes, sir.
That is a silly violation. You don't see that very often. Looks like there was a inbounding violation there by the Lions. You could tell the pressure is getting to them.
Making consistent mistakes every time. 30-7.
Uh-oh.
Royals with another clean look. It didn't drop, but they're getting these clean shots and they're fine.
Don't get hit by the ponytail.
Doubled into and out of bounds.
The question is, for exhibition game, do they have a mercy rule? Or are they just going to keep playing 4 quarters?
I think we look like we might have to look into that. What do you think it should be? If they're up by 40.
No mercy.
Nice.
Our camerawoman says no mercy. We're just going to keep playing until they give up or until the buzzer sounds.
They're letting them get every rebound.
Uh-oh. Oh. You know what we want to see.
That's what makes the Royals a tough team, man. They grind it out. As I say that, they airball 3, but
What an exciting first quarter that has been. Your Polk County Royals 30, Orlando Lions 7.
I'm sure you heard it from the announcer. That is the first quarter right there. The Royals up 30. The Lions have 7 right now.
They need to take their time. They need to group together and figure out what they're going to do in the second quarter.
They'll have a little bit of time to work with until the next quarter, so we'll see what they come up with. During that time, we're going to put up a couple of our sponsorships for the Royals. Once again, shouting out the local businesses that have been helping the Royals strive while the Royals compete for a championship. We'll be back just in a few seconds for the second quarter. A little bit late there, but we had to give our sponsors a little extra time. I do want to take the time out and shout out Tiff Photography. She works with a lot of FBA teams. She works with the Volusia County Serpents. I believe she had a photographer out. I believe she had a photographer out for the Flight versus Storm game out as well today, and now she's here herself for this Royals exhibition game. So shout out Tiff Photography. She does phenomenal work. If you ever need a photographer, make sure to hit her up. But the beginning of the second quarter has been very sloppy. A lot of turnovers, a lot of bad passes.
What do the Lions need to do to get back in this game?
I think they need to take their time. They're trying to play fast, and it's not working in their favor. I think the Royals are a team that wants to go fast. They want to turn you over a lot, and they want to get in transition. So force them to be a half-court team. That's a perfect example right there. They're trying to push the ball up, but they're not moving fast enough. Their transition players are not ready. Let's try to go to some transition offense, man. I'm sorry, not transition offense, half-court offense.
Slow the game down a little.
Let's run a little horns. Let's run a little 1-4 stack, something to get somebody going instead of just pushing the ball and then turning the ball over every time. Set some picks, get some guys rolling, cut.
It's not working. Slow it down, give them a chance. The Royals they're getting back in transition. They're contesting.
Let's see how quickly they try to get a shot up.
And the issue with the Lions, they're playing this solo game. They're not screening, they're not passing well, they're not cutting. It's just working exactly for the Royals.
That was a good open shot there. And it did lead to an offensive rebound, and now we got two free throws coming for number 25, which is Jonathan Henry for the Orlando Lions, or Lions Perception, as they're known on social media. We have them listed here as the Orlando Lions. They might be going through a rebrand, which I think is a good idea, especially if you're trying to be in the semi-pro space. You definitely want to have that traditional, city brand.
It's really interesting you mentioned it. We have two teams going through a rebrand most likely.
Yeah, it's much better for sponsorship purposes. You want businesses around your local area to recognize you as, an impact to a specific community. If you don't have a city or a county that you represent, it's much harder to get that support. So I think this is a great move by Lions Perception to rebrand to the Orlando Lions.
I agree with that. You put support locally in, You get it back. Look at
That
us.
ball
Podcast.
went somewhere. It was
We talk
traveling
about
by
local
half.
basketball teams. HoopTalk.
Lions
Trying to feed the
ball.
community. Make sure you guys check us out.
Good little segue there. I love it. Shout out HoopTalk the podcast, always.
And just non-stop travels here.
Did you see that though? Do you agree?
I did not see the last two.
I mean, he could have definitely traveled. I'll definitely take a look at it.
The one before that was questionable, though.
I don't recall the one before that, but I mean, I was looking straight at him. Unless he slid his feet or something, I just did not see the same travel that the referees are seeing.
Royals with the rebound. Let's go.
Once again, the
Good.
Royals just not giving up the ball.
Good ball movement is always going to lead to good shots, and when you have a good shot, you have an opportunity for an offensive rebound. Bad shots, they never lead to offensive rebounds. Oh, that is a nice take. That was a nice take.
Nothing that these Lions can do to stop
Yes,
that.
sir.
Was that number 6? I missed it. Was that Clark?
Yeah,
The man that can fly.
that was Clark.
Our camerawoman was excited for that one. There must be some sort of relationship there.
Lions get the rebound again. He's not giving the ball up.
With his own rebound. 3 ball. Partially blocked.
Not hitting
Let's
any
go.
of these shots.
There's fundamentals here that I feel like the Lions are missing. They're giving up their dribbles too soon. You see on that last possession, he caught the offensive rebound and immediately put the ball on the ground. You gotta give jabs, you gotta get pump fakes, you gotta get pass fakes. You can't just immediately dribble as soon as you catch the ball. I think those are fundamentals that the Lions are missing that are causing these early shots, early turnovers, and are letting the Royals get into their transition game. So I think you focus on those fundamentals of just taking your time, and you're gonna get a lot of better shots, a lot of better opportunities. But off those offensive rebounds, bring the ball back out. Why are you dribbling in the paint with 3 people on you?
Every move that they have is telegraphed. They're not working as a team. It's not a cohesive unit.
You know, that's a much better example. That's a much better example of what I'm referring to. He caught the ball instead of immediately dribbling. You know, he's giving pass fakes, pump fakes, jab steps to get the defense off their toes. And as soon as he sees the defense shift, he attacks the basket. What does that lead to? A foul, right? You keep playing that way, you're going to see a lot more open opportunities. But if they're going to continue to forget their fundamentals, which I'm sure their coach is going over right now in the timeout.
They need to. 32-9. They're making bad passes and making bad shots. Let's see if they can come out of this. I think focus in the half set. Focus is playing with the team.
What do you think the timeout sounds like for the Royals right now, being up 32-9? What do you think they got to work on?
I think the coach is begging for anything. They're begging for
Well, I was saying on the Royals side, they're up 32-9. So what do you think the timeout sounds like for them?
The coach sounds hungry still. Earlier, before the break, he was yelling at the team, trying to still keep them fired up, reminding them that this league could be blown anytime, especially in a game with threes. You know, this could easily be erased, especially with how the Royals were playing before the first quarter ended. They were playing soppy. They were making bad passes, and they're still doing it currently.
Yep.
This ended with a travel.
I think that's the signs of a good coach. It doesn't matter what the lead is. We need to work on our fundamentals. We need to work on what we've been practicing every single week. No matter how much we're up by, we could be up by.
We don't need these flashes. We don't need these people to make any of these moves. Just play as a good basketball player. Focus on passing, communicating, making good shots.
Yeah.
Make that extra pass. That's one thing that the Royals are doing that the Lions are not.
Some of these guys are definitely going to earn extra minutes after playing this well tonight, or today, I'm sorry.
These exhibitions are great for players like this. They get the opportunity to actually get some shine on the floor against a real team.
All right, Warriors ball. Another turnover.
And here we go. We got the Royals coming up with the ball once again. Carter making the pass to Outlaw. We have a nice three by the Royals once again. They are just cooking them alive on the perimeter. These men cannot get a stop. They can't get the break. Oh, the steal and a miss, but these are two completely different teams right now. One is just completely fired up.
Says number 4, Mr. Cox.
Great block there by number 4, Cox.
He got up for that one. Good job,
And it
Cox.
hurts even more for the Royals, for the Lions, because the Royals are stopping themselves every time. They're the one making the mistakes. They're not feeling any pressure from the Lions right now.
I have number 4 listed here as Sherman. I wonder if that's the first name. Or we have a bit of a miscommunication there. Oh, that's a tough fall on the Lions.
Wow.
Referee's going to give them a chance to check him out.
And this is their battery right now.
Yeah.
This has been the guy making everything happen for them. The little glimpses of action, it's coming from him. Looks like he's just going to walk it off.
Every time Chris get the ball, we want to see a boom shot.
This man is a soldier.
Just like
That was number 42, McCready Metalos, so it looks like he's okay. Took a hard fall. It looks like there was just a little bit of tripping. He ended up getting the bad end of it. So that's a man.
Absolutely a man.
You need those kind of players on your
give a
team.
shout out to all the youth
Guys
that's
are
here.
going to fall down and get right back up.
Choosing our future.
His concern is winning this game, not anything else.
Yes, sir. Make you feel great, staying out of trouble. I see 2 of my students from ISS.
Let's see, we got some free throws coming up for Clark.
Something that I noticed here, we have Coach Chris Espinoza, who's actually assistant coach for the Claremont Crocs. During this offseason, during the Royals, they actually played 17 games. They won 16 of them. And Chris Espinoza was actually their head coach throughout that entire time. It came to everybody, it came to a shock to everybody that the Royals actually let him go, or they parted ways. I'm not exactly sure what that transaction looked like, but here he is now. He appears to be the head coach of Lions Perception. He's also the assistant coach for the Claremont Crocs of the FBA. He likes to say wherever the ball is bouncing, he's going to be a part of it.
Coaching his blood. That's all he loves to do. He's trying to see if he can get some revenge on the Royals. But so far,
That is not working
he's
out.
not living up to it at all.
Not working out. The Claremont Crocs also had a rough start. They started the season 0-2. I'm sorry, 0-1. My mistake. They did play an exhibition game yesterday. And they did lose, but that does not go towards their regular season schedule.
Just to acknowledge it, of course.
Yeah, it was their bench. It was a junior FBA game, so it was their bench. But either way, back to this game, we have the Lions. They hit 2 free throws. I think it's the second time.
Heard of, I actually had to touch attention right here.
And the Royals just hit a 3 to neutralize both those free throws.
And that's what keeps happening. Every time the Lions answer, the Royals come right back.
See,
No score has been unanswered yet.
that's another example of what I'm trying to refer to when it comes to fundamentals. He drives to the basket and tries to take on 2 defenders. He needs to kick that out to the man in the corner, because if that man in the corner can catch and drive, that's automatically going to turn into an open shot for somebody else. You got to capitalize on those type of opportunities.
That's what keeps happening. They're not making that extra pass.
And the Royals are.
They see themselves as slightly open. And it's not working for them.
It's that tunnel vision. You see a lot of that at the semi-pro level. But the Royals do not have that today. The Royals are doing great at getting everybody involved.
This is a great spot right now.
Back-to-back shots. Okay. All right.
A couple of missteps right there, but overall they're hustling. They're making the right moves still.
It may seem like a lot, but a 23-point lead at this level can be erased easily if you're just playing at the right pace, at the right way. So the Lions still have a chance. This is a very long game. As I say that, Laird decides to add to the lead.
They seem not playing like they have a lead though. The Royals, they're up by 1. It's such a close game for them. They're not giving up.
That's the shot right there. I don't think the coach was looking for. That's a shot that the coach is probably looking for from the Royals
And
side.
it's a miss, but you're giving them those clean, open shots. They're going to capitalize once again. You can't keep giving them those shots.
We got Polk County Royals owner Amy Rose sitting right next to us.
And I want you to
With our love.
are the Royals on defense versus the Lions.
That's a
It's
Say
almost
that
wild.
again.
The difference between the Royals on defense versus the Lions.
Oh, we got a typical star player for the Polk County Royals. We got Isaiah Moody.
come in and set the mood.
He's going to get into the game for the first time. He's one of their main scorers, star player for the Polk County Royals. So it looks like the coach is finally going to give one of his main guys some time to play. And I would expect that lead is going to grow substantially with a player of his caliber.
They're going to bust the lid open now.
The way the Lions are playing defense, I just don't know if they're going to be able to stay in front of Moody. Moody is a tough player to guard.
A three-level guy as well. And with the team that's consistently failing on defense like the Lions, this is scary for them.
That was another missed free throw by the Lions, I believe.
That's two.
And that is, once again, 2 free throws missed.
There's some gimmies, and look at Larry.
Rebound. All right.
This is a three.
All right.
Isaiah Moody checked in about 3 seconds ago, and he has already scored 2 points. That's what I'm talking about. He's going to be a tough guard. Josh Hall is also another one of the main guys that gets a lot of minutes in the regular rotation. He's also on the court. He is extremely athletic. I am hoping to see a highlight play from him today. And there it is, that rebound. He skied up for that one. Josh Hall has been a bit of a journeyman throughout the FBA. He played for the Claremont Crocs. He played for the Volusia County Serpents. And now he's here at the Polk County Royals. He's been a main rotation player on every team he's played, so he always gets attention from teams. Let's see what he does today. Referee stopping the game for something. Might be a clock situation here. We got 4 minutes and 34 seconds left in the second quarter. The Royals up 42 to 15.
I'm going to be honest, this is looking like it might be a worse quarter for the Lions. They are just not getting anything together.
I believe the Royals have scored less this quarter, though, if I'm not mistaken.
But turnover-wise, this has been absolutely right.
I think the Royals have had a worse quarter, but that was a nice move. That was a nice move by number 2, AJ Outlaw.
That boy's playing like an outlaw, I'll tell you what.
Cool last name for a basketball player. It's always cool when you get a last name that is catchy, you know what I mean? Easy, that rolls off the tongue. AJ Outlaw, that's a good last name to have as an athlete.
Absolutely.
Some people are not as blessed, you know, for example, Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's not exactly the easiest name to pronounce.
Just a little too long. Tyler Mott is another great example of a good name.
You should suit up. The Lions probably need you.
I mean, I have some shoes in my car I can get up at any time. I'm just waiting for the contract.
He sinks the second.
That's 2 made free throws by AJ Outlaw.
And again, the difference between the Royals.
Speaking of names, what do you think? Who do you think had the top 3 best names for an athlete? That's for basketball, I'd say specifically.
Give a shout out to Larry Cell Phones
Not that
and
great, but
Lashes.
Tim Reddish just has the name of a star.
You think so?
I absolutely think so.
Really?
If Tim Reddish played another sport, I think that he would be a star.
All right.
He has the name. Hakeem Olajuwon.
No.
That's a good teammate. He took a
That
foul.
name guarantees a star.
I think so. I think Tyler Hero is a great, it's a catchy name. It sounds like something from a comic book.
I think Tyler Heroes is it.
You think Tyler Hero? The name or the player?
The name, not the player. Absolutely not the player.
Oh, I'm about to say. Tyler Hero is actually my wife's favorite player. Shout out my wife, Ainsley. She loves her some Tyler Hero.
Light skins.
What happened?
Shout out light skins.
Shout out light skins. I think Tyler Hero is just Caucasian. I don't think. Does that count as light skins?
All right, they're going to stub. You come in.
I guess I'm misunderstood. I take that one back.
Our camera woman says no. It does not count.
And we're able to talk over this because unfortunately,
With the pink shoes, baby.
the Lions are just not getting it together.
No edge
Don't have
awareness.
anything
The
to
pink
speak about on
shoes
the offensive
represent.
side for them today.
There go. That's TyDolla with an attempt to bring us back on topic because I definitely steered away. No offense to the Lions. At the end of the day, they are trying very hard. I think one thing that the Lions could definitely use in basketball free agency is to find that one guy can be that go-to scorer. It doesn't appear that they have that guy just yet.
All right.
Once again, another miss from the three.
Come on, Stairs.
I did not notice it. I'm not sure how long he's been in the game, but Joe Stubb has also checked in for the Polk County Royals. He was all defensive first team for the FBA last year. It was actually, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, he was second in Defensive Player of the Year voting.
Turnover real
Absolutely
fast.
the worst guy you would like to see on the court for the Lions right now.
100%.
Things are already not going well for you.
He is everywhere.
Here it goes.
In this league, Joe Stubbs can guard 1 through 5 easily because you don't see a lot of 7-footers. Realistically, a lot of the centers in this league, they're going to be about 6'7", 6'8". Joe Stubbs, of course, he's not that tall, but he knows how to stand his ground.
Nice pass. Ooh.
A nice pass.
All
and
right.
Lions trying to come back.
Let's go,
Nice
baby.
three right there.
That was a 3 for the Lions.
Oh, nice shot.
And Laird,
Nice step back. That boy's wet.
once again, neutralizing their points by just scoring a quick bucket.
Our ball. It's our
Their
ball.
focus needs to be
It's our ball.
defensively right now. Offensively, they're not going to
It
be
touches
together. But if
grass
they're
first.
not
That's our
stopping
ball.
the Royals, they're answering everything back every time.
crazy.
It's not working.
The Royals are saying that it should be their ball. I'm not exactly sure why they would think that. Moody definitely hit that out of bounds, unless I was missing something.
Good
There
job.
was nobody around it. I didn't see a tip, but
Yeah.
maybe they'll get the ball.
Maybe he didn't touch it. Maybe that's what he was saying. Who
Here
knows?
we go. Uh-oh. My man with the gold
Nonetheless,
tooth. Yes,
refs
sir.
once again decided.
That's my dog.
A crowd favorite, Bowflex Williams, Timothy Bowflex Williams has also checked in. Another high flyer. Definitely the heart and soul of Polk County. And just as I say that, he goes up for an alley-oop.
Yep.
He does-
I smell a boom, shakalaka. I smell a boom.
Moody with an and one dunk. That is the highlight of the day. Let's see if we can get that replay. Oh, we were too late on that one.
Put that man on
We were too late on that replay, unfortunately, but that was a highlight. For those of you watching live, please tune in. Rewind that because Moody just went up for it and dunked on whoever that was.
your local FYE at the poster section.
This PA announcer is excited for that one. We're gonna give him a chance to go ahead and hype it up because I doubt our viewers can hear us at this point.
The energy in this room is crazy. This is electric. The Royals, I don't think that's fair to feel the soccer. I think that this game, it's getting too far ahead.
I actually did not know Moody could get up like that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I never noticed he was a high flyer like that.
I don't think that the Lions do that either. That's why the man dropped. Oh, and we actually have an offensive foul. Or no, this is...
I think it was a technical foul. Technical foul. Who was the technical foul on? Huh?
Bruh, if you ain't got that old video, shame on you, bro.
They probably got a little bit too excited there. Probably the celebration was probably a little bit too much.
All right.
You take those when you're up this much. This
Oh,
is the opportunity for that.
I just heard from the sideline. It looks like somebody ran on the court when they were supposed to.
Celebrate.
I know you guys are excited, but we got to sit down. That was a nasty poster, though. I will say that.
Yes, sir.
Moody with an opportunity for a three-point play.
Boy, that was nice right there. Wow. All right, I can't run like that no more. I lost my breath. Jesus.
Oh, that's an air ball. Air ball for Moody.
We actually have to take that dunk back now.
We're going to go ahead and subtract 2 points from the score just because of that.
All right. 2 minutes left in this quarter in the half. 48-19. Let's see what the Lions
Lions
are
trying to
doing.
come back and do anything. Another
All
miss.
right. Uh-oh. Stubbs, what you got, Stubbs? Oh, that's not
On a fast break, the Royals miss again.
That's Royals basketball right there.
Let's go. Come on, Lions. We need another dunk.
Lions
Shoot.
with 3.
That boy
Yes,
got some
Hall with the
power.
rebound. That man is flying.
Yeah, he's a high flyer. He is extremely athletic. And he's only about 6'3".
You think there's an opportunity for another post?
Travel.
Another big dunk by the
Jump
Royals?
off.
What did they just call?
I think that was a travel, actually.
Man, that was,
That's why he ain't calling.
wow.
I'm sorry, what did they call?
I think it was a travel.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
The Lions just keep shooting.
seems like
These are not
It's good to see
open
brothers
shots.
have
it seems like
fun.
desperation shots. I think at the halftime, coach definitely needs to slow them down. Anything is possible. You can put up points in a hurry if you just play the right way. But it starts at the defensive end. I think the Royals are getting too many easy shots.
This game is not out of touch yet.
It's not.
It is absolutely possible.
It seems like a large lead, and it definitely seems difficult. But if you keep your composure, I've seen bigger leads get blown. So it is possible.
Come on, Lil Braxton. What's up, Lil
I mean,
Braxton?
if you look at the first quarter
Lil
alone,
Braxton from the Jamie
the
Foxx
Royals
show.
scored 30. That's the exact comeback that they had to make right here. It's possible.
Right.
Look at that. They got their free throws down.
Now, I'm not sure if the scoreboard is wrong or if we have our score wrong. But before the free throws, we had it at 19. Then they added 2 points on the board before he hit the free throw. So I don't know, is it supposed to be 22 or is it supposed to be 20? Right now, they still have it at 21, so it looks like they might be doing the math right now.
I'm thinking that they guessed that he was going to hit the free throw, and luckily he did.
But they moved it up to 21 before he shot the first free throw. And then when he made the second free throw, they never added the points.
Nice shot. Got to give it to him. Derrick Rose.
So right now they have it 22. So I guess that's the score.
All right, Will got some hops.
Oh, and they're updating the score, so we'll have that for you in a moment. 23.
Yeah,
looks like.
24, 23,
Yep. 50 to
All
23.
right. Nice take in, Stubbs.
23 it
Second
is.
quarter almost done. We got 34
I'm an
seconds.
Oakland Raider by day, referee by night.
Hoping this halftime, the Lions, they can figure something out to make this a more competitive game, because
Starts at the defensive end at the end of the day. They got to play harder. They got to be more physical.
Want to give a shout
They got to
out
get the
ICBC.
Royals out of their comfort zone.
Got my degree.
They got to take them out of their rhythm, because if they're just going to continue to get these transition buckets, these transition opportunities, that's the type of basketball they want to play. They're a gritty team, you know what I mean? They're in your face. They like to embarrass you. So
That's right,
put that
college,
pressure on
baby.
you consistently.
Got my degree in 3 days.
you want to slow them down, man.
If you let them come back from this halftime, they're playing this fun game of basketball.
Yes,
They'll
sir.
continue to balloon out.
Let's go, baby.
I think something that they might want to explore, I'm not sure if they have a player of this caliber on their team, but post-ups might be something they want to explore. Limit how many long rebounds the
This
Royals
game is
keep
being
getting.
televised on TV.
The Lions, they do
What you
have
see
some
is what
big
you
bodies.
get.
They have some length that they could definitely utilize.
I've seen the Lions play before. I think they are missing some players, if I'm not mistaken.
Uh-oh. And what
Here
an
we are,
exciting
our halftime.
half of basketball this has been. Lakeland Royal fans, make some noise, baby.
And that is halftime. We got the Royals 52, the Lions 25. Everybody's heading to their designated locker room area. We're going to go ahead and go through some ads. Shout out all the wonderful businesses of Polk County that are supporting the Royals Nation. And then we'll be right back. It looks like they have 10 minutes, so we'll see you back in 10 minutes for the third quarter. Once again, shout out HoopTalk the podcast.
Make sure to check us out, YouTube, Spotify, RR Radio.
We'll see you in about 10 minutes.
We are not just a church, but we are family. Pastor Rose is right here. We will fellowship you in
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back at Simpson Park Community Center here in Lakeland of Polk County. Once again, we have the Polk County Royals. They just scored 2, so they are up 54-25. We have Cyrus Barnes. I believe did not play in the first half. That is a slam. Cyrus Barnes, another Polk County Loyal. He has been on the team since the beginning of the ball. He is part of their 2022 championship squad. One of their primary players, one of their primary options. You can see why. He had 3 steals in the first 3 possessions of this game.
Almost all of it resulting in a score. That was a clean shot.
Yeah, that was the last one that did not result in a shot. Cyrus Barnes is a phenomenal player. Yeah, I think that was a jump ball. I think it was. If they did not call it a jump ball, they should call it a travel, but that was not the right call.
Back with his armor, that was straight ball.
Yeah, it had to be a jump ball, and if a jump ball was going to be called, it had to be a travel. It had to be one of the 2. But like I said before, we are in Lakeland.
We'll see if we can review the last 2-minute report.
A good open shot. That is a good sign that the Lions are getting open shots. It is not a sign that the Royals are also getting open shots.
A lot more consistent.
For those of you at home watching, if you don't know, this right here is the Polk County Royals primary starting lineup. We have Isaiah Moody at the 1, Cyrus Barnes at the 2, Joe Stubbs at the 3. We have Bowflex Williams at the 4 and Terry Seals at the 5. This is their FA starting lineup right here. Their regular season starting lineup, I'll say it that way. It's going to be a problem for the Lions. It's a tough squad to beat. I don't know if I am counting these correctly, but I am pretty sure Cyrus Barnes has 5 steals.
Already, he has not been in this for over 3 years. The Royals are playing so fast right now, our camera even lost focus. You see why they did not start. This game is just not looking good for the Lions. These boys are good. Lions see if they can do something again.
A wide open layup. Our apologies to those watching at home. Our score has been a little bit late, but we are on track now. The score is 64-29. We'll try to get that score updated for you as quickly as possible going forward. But the score is correct as of right now.
Making perfect moves every time. Out of bounds for the Lions.
That was a good look. The Lions did have their hands up and they were able to deflect that, but that was a good look by Isaiah Moody.
Oh, and rebound back.
Rebound Lions.
What happened? Barnes tried to rebound off his back, but wasn't paying attention.
I did not see that.
He missed the layup. These guys are in.
One thing about this Royals lineup is they are lockdown defenders. They play hard. They pressure you the entire way on the court. camerawoman is messing up, guys. I apologize. It happens. Was a highlight by our Royals, our Royals G. Joe Stubbs.
Barnes is starting to look a lot like Leandro.
At the table, they don't keep up with the extra stats, but if they did, man, I would love to know how many steals Barnes has. I've counted 6.
If you told me Barnes had a double with steals right now, I would absolutely believe you.
100%.
Steals.
There's 8 minutes left and 27 seconds left in the game, or I'm sorry, left in the third quarter, and I'm pretty sure Barnes has a minimum of 6 steals. Minimum.
But along with those steals, they've only missed 1 shot on the fast break as well.
We San Antonio.
The side is not happy about our woman missing the.
I can't blame them.
Guys, she will receive a written word, a verbal warning. We will have a talk with her. It will never happen again.
We promise we won't allow that.
We're just folks. It happens. This is the best of us.
I hear everyone is so fascinated with what the Royals are doing.
I've handled the camera a couple of times myself, and it is not an easy job. I've missed highlights plenty of times.
It's one of those games where it can happen. This is an exciting game right now. The Royals are this is basketball. I'm not certain if I'm watching Bob City or the Royals. A mix of both.
A little off topic from the game itself, but I love the color of the Orlando Lions jerseys. Orange is one of my favorite colors. I think they did a really good job of mixing the orange, the black, and the white.
We need that. Orange is very, very. We have a dunk contest out here. Aaron Gordon stopped
This game is getting out of hand quickly. I think Coach is just trying to give his guys some run, get them warmed up for their next regular season game, but I believe they may play up to the 5-minute mark. I think we'll see the bench guys back in. Now that is just an assumption. He might just let them run for the entire quarter. He might let them run for the entire half. We'll see.
Shout out to our camerawoman.
She got that, guys. She did her job.
Yes, sir. What you made him do?
They got the rebound.
Oh,
I thought it was a travel, but I guess the referees didn't think so. Could be wrong.
Let's see what the Royals can do.
Now, one thing you don't want to get too lackadaisical. You still play the right way, because at the end of the day, you want to build that team chemistry as much as possible. So if I was a head coach, I definitely told you to settle down, play the right way. We have a long season ahead of us, trying to compete for a championship.
Honestly, with this, I would tell some of the starters, bring in some of that bench, kind of intermix a little bit.
If it was me, I'd wait until the 5-minute mark, maybe even 4 minutes, and then allow the bench to ride out the rest of the game.
It's not a wrong way.
You see some life in Lions.
yes, sir. That man said he got a spicy ball too. Boys with the trade ball.
We got a Ryan, gotta go with that. Me, on the other hand, I would have easily.
I told you to suit up, man. They need.
And the Lions are not letting them get those done anymore. It's too much to happening right now.
That looking like good basketball. This is good.
This reminds me of
Jail for this.
Tyrese Hills hits the first one.
My cousin is on that right.
I haven't seen too many lobs, one or two, but definitely a lot of dunks, a lot of quick, fast breaks. A lot, very reminiscent to that fast breaks that the Clippers used to run.
Yeah.
Tyrese Hills did miss the second. Here come the Lions at the other end. Tyrus Barnes making his case for defensive player of the game.
One game alone. We already have the award locked up at I miss it. See what the Royals can do.
All right. Is that right, Mark? Wrong. Nice. You boys can't play.
Sorry, not the Warriors. The Royals are scoring a little bit easy. I think the Warriors will probably score easier than this, but
Nice.
the Royals are letting it, are not letting it, but they're actually just scoring a lot easier than they should be. Not a lot of contests, not a lot of resistance. I think, like you said, it's going to get out of hand, or it is getting out of hand, or it got out of hand, realistically.
They're down 40. It's very hard to come back. It's not impossible. We're not going to count the Lions.
42 to be exact.
That's looking like it's looking like they're about to go for no mercy. Shout out our camera.
Looks like our PA announcer is getting a little tired. He's going to be quiet. That's a chance to finally talk.
Shout out you guys listening. Wanting to listen to us for a while.
Don't forget to this game, go into our first episode of HoopTalk Podcast. It's live on our YouTube channel. If you are more of an audio type of person when it comes to podcasts, we are also on Spotify, iHeartRadio. We are on Amazon Music. And what was the last one? Remind me again. iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, Spotify,
YouTube podcast.
and YouTube Podcast. Correct. And we are currently awaiting approval from Apple Podcasts. But wherever you like to listen to your podcast, we will be there.
And how would you describe the podcast?
I think our podcast is just a local perspective of basketball, basically. We see a lot of podcasts that are kind of centered or hosted by these NBA players, former NBA players, current NBA players. I think our podcast is just more of a local perspective and local takes on what's going on overseas in the NBA, league, high school, college, all that kind of stuff. Basketball at every level. A different perspective, a different point of view on what everything is, what everything means. The same way that you guys are at home with your friends, talking smack about these games, basically doing it in front of a camera with some mics. Tune in. If you want to join us, we expect guests, PM us, comment on our YouTube channel. We'll definitely get you. We'd love to have everybody join us, talk some smack about basketball.
We're definitely going to cover some of the Royals. It's a game that definitely needs to be talked about.
Tell you what, if you're watching this right now, the first Royals player name that we see in the comment section, we will interview them next. Maybe not any upcoming episodes, but we will add them to our list of guests. Once again, comment a Royals player name, first we see. When we're scrolling through the comments, we'll call them and we'll get them on the podcast. It doesn't even have to be a player. It could be ownership. We got Dave Rhodes. We got Amy Rhodes. It could be the coach. Darius Howard. It could even be the faithful camera woman. Whoever you guys want, put their name in the comment section, and we will send them out for one episode. Go ahead and take a couple seconds for some ads from our wonderful sponsors here in Polk County. Apologize for a little bit of there, had a little bit of technical issues, but we are back. Nothing much has changed. The score is still 82 to 37.
Another three.
And now it's 85. Just as cool as that. We do see our bench guys on the court now. I believe out of that time, if I'm not mistaken, kind of like predicted. A little bit of time left in the third quarter. Bench guys are back in, looking to earn some extra playing time for the regular season.
So high. Check back in. It looks like the same group of guys.
If you're the Lions, what you got to do to get this game a little closer, I can guarantee you have what it takes or anything left in the tank to actually win this game. I think our camerawoman has great advice for them. Stop missing shots.
Absolutely. The secret of basketball, the more shots you make, the better. You can actually
That's the secret for you. Make your shots.
It's as straightforward as it gets, but as we can see, the way that the Royals play, it's very hard to do that.
I think as a coach, that would be my game plan. Let's score more points than the other team. Boom. Win.
For our youth who are in, that's absolutely the advice that we can give to.
We may not sound like guys from the tone of our voice, but we are joking. There's a lot more to the game of basketball than just scoring more points than the opposition. There's a lot of things that we can do to be able to do that. I feel like the Lions is not following the fundamentals right now.
I think there's a little bit of confidence that they're missing.
That is a
The
possibility.
Royals who come out here on their home court, they're having a good time. The crowd is cheering for them. They're obviously up by a ridiculous amount. And the Lions just cannot get anything started. When they do, the Royals check back in right another shot.
Yep.
And I think it's when you see these guys they're slashing a little bit more.
Yep.
I think that they really need to focus on their confidence. Working together as a team, bring the next man up.
At the end of the day, I think they want to finish strong regardless. So it doesn't matter what the score is now. You always want to think about it as what we have to look forward to in the future. Right? They need to finish strong. Whether they win this game or not, it's really the focus now. It's can we put together a run of basketball? We go back into the film room and we start playing this game back. What can we learn from it? If we can't finish this game strong, there's minimal things to learn. Win or lose, there's always going to be something that they can take from it. But they want to finish strong, so they have a lot of positives to also look to be able to go into the next game with some confidence.
Another full quarter tape that they can buy.
The Royals hit yet another three. This time it was number 6, Clark.
And the Royals
As an offensive foul against the Orlando Lions, it is Royal ball.
Give a shout out to Rick.
These boys, they are up by 48 points and they're still taking. Boys are not giving up. It doesn't matter how big the lead is, they are not giving up.
1 minute and 56 seconds. 1 minute and 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Like I said, that last score, the last bucket was actually changed to a 2-point. It looks like it was a 2. So the Royals are only up 7. Not sure only is the correct word to use there, but the score did go down by 1.
This is actually their biggest lead in the game as well. see if the flight can get it down to 30.
For those of you watching this game at home, if you can predict the score of this game, and we will check the timestamp, if you can predict the score of this game when it's all over, whoever gets it, we will force Amy Rose to get you some free Royals. So if you can predict the score, go ahead into the comment section. Tell us what you think the score is going to be at the end of this game. If you get it right, Amy Rose will get, I'm sorry, we'll get you some free Royals here. 80, the score is 89 right now. Our camera woman said 82-53, but the score is 89 right now.
Kyrie Irving floor right now.
Come on.
Obviously,
Yeah, 89-40. 89 with 54 seconds left in the third quarter.
I don't think this game is getting any better, unfortunately. They have 20 minutes after this quarter.
I said it's all about finishing strong. That's all you want out of this game at the end of the day. Let's finish strong. Let's make better passes. Let's take better shots. Let's crash the board. All the stuff that you're gonna get yelled at in practice. Let's see if we can put it into example or into fruition in a game. We can go back and get something out of the game. Let's not just out of here when the blowout loss.
I need y'all to make some for the man upstairs. His name is Jesus.
You gotta walk out here with something more that's different out.
When the Bulls lose to the Lakers with the Bucks, they see you afterwards. And that's the Lions are going to have to do. Against a uniform group of guys that know what they're doing. They're confident group of guys that play together,
He's just called on the Royals fans and Royals bench. I'm not happy about that call. It seemed like it was a late call. But if it's the right call, it's the right call at the end of the day. Royals always attract a crowd, man. They have a lot of fans here. It's a great facility. Surprisingly, this is a community center, but the is NBA size. If it's not NBA size, I know for it is at least size. They have a very long three-point line. They have a lot of space for the three-point line, which is always what these semi-pro teams look for. They want to have that NBA range in their games. This is a great facility. I'm sure you guys can see it from the camera view. The graffiti on the wall, it's actually amazing.
mural almost.
It is. It's like a mural. The colors are fantastic. I believe the Royals actually model their jerseys. If you look at the chest area of their jerseys, it has that graffiti look.
That's such a beautiful looking jersey. What a mess in the NBA.
I agree. I think the best jersey in the league is the Volusia County Service at the end of the day.
I've been to some game. I would have.
They make that shot. All right, we're going to take another quick break during this time. Going into the fourth quarter, we have the Royals up 89-40.
We'll see shortly if we have two-point mercy.
We'll see shortly. We'll see you guys back in the fourth quarter. All right, we are back in the fourth quarter. It looks like mercy rule is not a thing.
We're not at 50 yet. Waiting to see.
I'm sure they're going to call another timeout. I forgot. I did not get a chance to ask Amy Rose if they have a mercy rule. So during the next timeout, I will ask. Not to say I'm, anxious to get out of here, but the game is starting to get out of hand. Well, it probably already did get out of hand. Good three by the Lions. That is number 6 from the Lions, which I believe Jackson from the Lions. He's actually been pretty good. I feel like he's the primary scorer.
He's just a high energy guy, taking 3 shots, forcing it. But once again, the Royals do not leave any chance.
They're neutralizing every time they go. Their momentum, they're neutralizing it with a shot. That's an offensive foul. Yeah, I saw that coming out of the way.
Didn't get his feet planted in time.
I'm not sure what he's asking the ref. He's asking what called that, but I think that was pretty obvious. I called it as soon as it was blown. He not only moved his body, but he actually tilted his entire body to the left too, trying to follow the defensive player. There's no league in the world that's going to give you that call. I'm sorry. Don't even give Nikola Jokic that call in the NBA. Like, you tucked it on a double team. Not going to give you that call. Nice try.
That was clean right there. Not the type of shot.
You argue there was contact, but it's just forcing it too much. The are not going to reward you for taking a bad shot.
That's how you actually get an offensive foul.
They're hitting their shot at a better rate this quarter. So once again, that's positives that you take away.
Exactly. They're going to look back and figure out how to pound off of that. Welcome back.
A bit of a technical issue here. I believe we lost TyDolla. Hello. There you go. Listen, we just hired this camera full time. She's running the show. At this point, I just will call her our producer. Videography? Oh, she just said she's taking videography classes. That makes a lot more sense. Oh, you used to? Oh. We are not talking for ourselves, guys.
That's a
hard fall.
We're
going to go ahead and take a couple seconds break while they go check our player out here. Yep, back. It looks like that was, I believe that was number 4 for the Orlando Lions. That took a hard fall. That was Smith, number 4 for the Lions, and I think he's okay now. Number 6, Corey Jackson.
And somebody just got hit in the head.
Number 6, Jackson just got hit in the head, and he is okay. He doesn't I need a sub. He's waving off substitution.
These boys figured something out. They're trying to make this comeback. They're not letting something taken out.
I was also incorrect earlier. It was 42, Metellus, who had the hard fall when we went on our break. He actually had a hard fall earlier in the first half. When I'm mistaken.
On the back. And the Royals don't care what's out there. They're putting out here again.
A little bit of a correction there in our score. It looks like we had 6 there for a moment, but they actually did have 4. We did correct that. Once again, I apologize. I think this game is getting too exciting. Too physical, I'll say. Not exciting, my apologies. Too physical, too much to pay attention to.
You start to rise when you're down by this much. You want to get back in the game, and it hurts when you're down. The guys are competitive.
You wonder what the conversation is between the coaches. You know, do they talk, say, let's take it easy to this game? We both got lead. We got to compete. This is the next exhibition game at the end of the day. You know, do they communicate that to each other and say, let's take it easy, let's not let our guys get hurt? Or are they just keep it competitive and just continue to play their butts off?
I do think that it's a great opportunity for the Royals to kind of dial it back. We have enough for them playing the right form of basketball. They have a lot to pound off of. I think you kind of dial it back, make sure that you don't have to deal with anybody possibly getting passed or even injured possibly.
We'll say the Lions are hitting shots at a much better rate this half. I know I kept saying it earlier in the previous quarter, you want to have positives to look forward to. I think they found some. I think they've hit some shots. They hit some tough shots. For offense, they look slightly better. Unfortunately for them, that lead is going to be too difficult to overcome. But I do like their offensive output this quarter more than any other quarter.
We saw this in the first half. I think that could have absolutely
We're going to see a lot of NBA All-Star basketball from this point on. There's a lot of chucked up shots, a lot of dunk attempts, a lot of highlight attempts. I don't know if any of you were watching that closely, but Josh almost hit his head on the rim. I want to remind everybody he is 6'3". He can really jump out the gym.
It's a good Zach Levine's situation. Can fly.
That's the nice.
Keep getting the ball back. Cannot give up ball. We have another timeout.
We got a timeout. Seven minutes left in the fourth quarter, and I believe the Royals are going back to their regular season starting lineup. It is interesting. The crowd loves it. They're excited. You think they're going to finish off this game?
I do think so. They have 2 minutes left. I think that they're going to try to run the score as much as possible. And then maybe in that last, we're going to see them get out of here.
I think they'll finish the quarter off. There's five players have incredible chemistry. So I expect our camera to keep up with everything. A lot of highlights are coming.
And she's been killing it.
She's not giving us a thumbs up, so I'm scared. There it is.
Now, guys, so you can all breathe at home. This has been a Royals class brought to you by HoopTalk once again.
That was a strong take by us, but the Lions will come away with the rebound. That should be Lions ball. Let's see what the referees say. The referees agree that is Lions ball.
Royals are once again just have
The Royals disagree. They run into technical difficulties again. Press it. Hello. Back again. We're going to fix some audio issues here, so bear with us.
Hello. All right, we are back again.
I'm not sure why the audio issues are happening, but luckily it's at the end of the game, so you guys were able to hear our wonderful voices for the first 3 quarters.
One thing you will not hear any audio issues is HoopTalk Podcast.
Great way. Oh.
Right, I'm only having 2 bars of audio, so if you can't hear me, I'm sorry about that. You are missing out on a lot. Hello, hello. Test. Can you hear me now? There we go. You can probably hear me a lot better now. Our cameraman is helping us out.
Score is 101 to 55. I think you guessed the Royals are up.
That's a shocker. Surprised at the start of this game. They came out great and they're just together.
But talk some positives on the Lions side. Who do you think is their player of the game that you feel like is, giving his best effort out there?
It's definitely a mix. So Alexander, he's a great person that's off the bench for them. He's playing very well. We have Matthias once again, 42, another great guy, high energy. I think he's been for them as well. But ultimately, the best person for them has been Jackson. He is the only bright spot here, number 8, or I'm sorry, number 6.
Yeah, number 6, Corey Jackson is their bright spot. We mentioned it earlier. I believe he probably scored the majority of their points. He's very aggressive. He attacks the basket very often.
His shot too, which the team is not consistently doing.
Something that they could consider not tell coach what to do. Something that they could take into consideration is seeing how they can run the offense. Something that we're not seeing much is on those drives. He's really trailing him. He's following him. And that's something that you're going to hear a lot at a high level is our teammate drives to the basket. We got to have a cut following him. That's going to create spacing. That's going to create opportunities for kickouts. But if everybody stays outside of the 3-point line while one drives, kickouts are going to be much harder because there's not any help coming in. There's no defenders sliding. There's no weak coming over, and that's going to make it a lot harder for the driver to find the kickouts to find an open teammate.
With a smaller player as he is, and playing Royals, which are very lengthy and teams, they're going to help every once in a while, but they're going to be able to cover very quickly. So you're not involving your team in actions. These teams are not really running screens and not really running any plays. It's a lot of solo basketball, hoping that it's going to work out just basket play.
Every drive to the basket should have 2 things happening alongside it. Another player needs to come alongside the driver, and then the teammates that are left over need to set screens for each other to allow things to happen. And last but not least, you'll have a wide open shooter in one of the corners, maybe one of the wings. But it's too much stagnant basketball. Let's see if we have a better possession here. Right there, he didn't take that screen. I think we should take advantage of every screen that we have available.
There's been a consistent thing with the Lions. They take the screens, they ignore them, they really use them as well.
Has a foul on the Royals, it looks like. Foul on number 88, Cyrus Barnes. You don't typically see numbers that high at the basketball level. That looks more like a football number right there. He did play football. Oh, folks. I'm not sure what to say to that.
Not true. It's so hard. Let's get back in the Lions taking the ball here. Got a blocking foul.
Yep. Shout out to number 8, Ramon Tapia. He is actually helping his team with the camera over there in the corner. I believe he's injured today, so he will not be able to play, which is, injury management, the right decision for the coach. He is a defense-first type of player on this team. There's a lot of effort. So shout out to Ramon or Raymond, I'm not 100% sure, Tapia, hooking his team with some content for their social media page.
Sorely missing him on the court, but off the court, setting things up for them, making sure they're so happy.
He would have definitely made a difference. He's a defender, a very impactful player off the bench, an energy guy, a spark plug is what they call it. But hopefully he goes up soon, and they can have him back on the court soon. I do believe they're missing other players. I didn't get a chance to ask the coaches. I do believe they're missing other players. I've watched Lions play, and I do believe that there's other players that I've seen on this team that are not here today.
Oh, absolutely. There's players that should have today, and that's including Ramon, so I'm sure that there's some people that are. This is an underhand team, and playing against a previous champion. They figured something out in the second half, and they're playing much better.
Even though they are 2022 NBA champions, this is a relatively new group for them. They're missing a lot of key guys from that year. You might be familiar, but 2 stars on this team that left to the Winter Park are Tyler Williams and Isaac Smith, 2 of their primary scorers, their actual star backcourt. Used to start outside Joe Stubbs, and I do believe Cyrus Barnes was also a star in that squad. I would imagine, I could be wrong, I believe one had to come off the bench, but this is a relatively new squad for them.
Everything that they can to get back into that champion form.
We've had some delays with the score, but we are up to date. The score is correct. 111-60, 3 minutes and 52 seconds in the fourth quarter. Been some connection issues that are causing prompts not to take the score on time.
Appreciate everyone's patience.
I want to bring the focus back to the facility that is, once again, the Simpson Park Community Center. Beautiful facility. You would not think this is a community center from the of it. Incredible size court, very well managed and maintained, clean. The floors have a traction under them. When, these hoopers, they love that. So some of the courts, they sometimes too slippery, hard to make a lot of movements, hard to really exercise your foot when all the slipping and sliding that's happening. So this is something that this court is known for. You can hear the squeak every single time they take a step, which is a good sign.
They're playing good basketball.
That's how you know they're maintaining the court. So shout out to Simpson Park Community Center.
Part of the FBS, which court would you say is the best?
This year we have played at amazing arenas. For the past, an offensive interference, sure. But we have played at the center every year for the past 4 or 5 years. Now as the Kia Center. So I mean, you would have to either say that's the best court. Yeah. But if we take that one out of the equation, if we take that out of the equation, I'd say Central State College has the best location. We played a vast majority of the games at that arena last year. So I say last season that has to be the best one. This year we are going to get the opportunity to actually play in County. Shout out to my Serpents. But we're going to get an opportunity to play at the Stetson University Ring Fieldhouse. It's not their main arena for the actual Hatters team, but it is a beautiful arena, very similar to this field. It is very large court.
Is that that's in the land? Right?
That is in the land. That is. Shout out Stenson for allowing us to use that facility. I have a lot of high hopes for that facility, and I believe that might be the best. But not to take too much away from, of course, the Polk County Royals in their game. They are now up 11-64 with 2 minutes and 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The Stars are in the court right now, so I do believe they're going to finish out the game unless they
mix of starters in the bench,
Nice.
you are correct. Number 11, William, is on the court. I did not know you are right. He's a primary bench player for them, so he does get a lot of minutes in the regular season.
I think this realistically needs to mention some of their bench players in a game like this.
Nice and one. Nice hand one, number 42, McCray Metalos. Once again, cousin of Reyes Metalos, who is the team owner of the Orlando Lions. You mentioned earlier he's been one of their bright spots. I do agree. He plays very hard. He does not give. He does not care about the score.
He's fallen. It's hard falls, and he's 100% do this.
You need those type of players to be successful at any level. You need those type of guys. Those are the guys that really turn into the heart and soul of your team. You know, like you want guys that are. Yeah, exactly. You want guys to be the identity of your team. That's what you want your team to be. I'm sorry. And if you don't have a guy like that, your team can't be known. I mean, I think the Royals are a good example of that. Oh, they have guys like Joe Stubbs, Flex Williams, who are very gritty, very hard-nosed players who play very hard and very intense, very competitive guys. And that's the identity of the Polk County Royals. And it's because those guys, they're vocal on the court, off the court, and they bring that identity out of the teammates.
There's points here and there where they were playing a little sloppy, some bad passes, but overall this game, they played a very tight game.
Tough finish by Joe Stubbs.
Flex almost his head on the rim right there. Oh, Barnes once again, he's trying to make sure that he hits that steal mark.
I'm sure he has about 13 steals at this point.
He told me that he had 25.
That is an exaggeration, but he has, at least from my count, I believe 7 or 8.
That's 7 that I've seen. There might have been one he may have missed.
There may have been some that we did not pay attention.
It's just hard to come back. Look at them taking defensively. They're not getting any easy shots. The game was a end. They're up by 50 and they.
Timothy Flex Williams on replay. He can get up way higher than that. There's an underestimation of his actual hops.
We're at the end of the game. These are over. Take it kind of. He got the 2 points.
It worked out for them today, but it is risky to have your main guys in a game like this, in a blowout game. I think it's best practice to sit them out, but it worked out for them. They had a lot of fun. They played great. Excuse me, I apologize. I can't wait to see the regular season.
Our cameraman made sure on that one.
Cyrus just got a free steal. Aaron pass off the half of the game. The Polk County Royals take it home in dominating fashion. The score is 119-67. Shout out to all our sponsors here in Polk County supporting the Royals Nation. Shout out to the Orlando Lions for coming here, playing hard, and giving the Royals a run for their money to start off the game. Unfortunately, it got away from them as the game progressed. But ultimately, shout out to the Royals for playing an incredible game. Shout out to every player. I believe everybody really had an amazing game. The one star that everybody really did their job. It was a team effort for sure.
On Royals master right there.
But we're gonna wrap it up here. Don't forget, guys, subscribe, like, and share with your friends. We're gonna be live streaming a lot of games this year, helping out a lot of teams get their names out there. There is some competitive basketball to be played at semi-pro level, and we want you guys to see it. And don't forget to HoopTalk the podcast. Our next episode will be out next week, Wednesday, which I believe is going to be April 3rd, bright and early in the morning. If you're an audio person, you can catch us on YouTube audio, YouTube podcast. Catch us on Amazon Music. You can catch us on Spotify and even iHeartRadio. If you want to watch us talk some smack.
Suggestions for interviews as well, please.
Yes, don't forget, guys, comment as many as possible. The first thing that we stumble upon and pick it randomly, we will interview your very own Polk County Royals. Without further ado, guys, thank you for tuning in. I'll remind you one last time to subscribe. We're going to go ahead and head out from Simpson Park Community Center. Your Royals took with 119 dominating performance against the Orlando Lions. guys have a great rest of your day. This was HoopTalk Nas and TyDolla. Have a wonderful rest of your day.